I think he's done a good job when he's been able to scramble and run around, made some plays on play action where they can separate the defense, because the running game, when Stevenson can get it going, is, draws some of the coverage and the linebackers up and so forth. But, to me, the bigger thing is just where the Bears are.
Flashback.
You like his size and you like his arm. I think his inexperience really, showed up in the preseason, as it did a little bit in North Carolina. And I think that he needs a lot of seasoning in terms of reading coverages, overall throw mechanics, and consistency. Is he, a big, fast athlete? Yeah, but I think it's going to take more than that to be ready to play quarterback in the National Football League.
Well, you can't give away. You got an easy throw, you got to make it.
No, I mean, you expect quarterbacks at this level to be able to throw checkdowns to backs, to throw, slant routes to wide receivers, to hit a wide open seam. And look, we all have plays that we wish we had back. Just saying, these are some of the things that, we need to work on. I think that Maye probably has more of these than the other quarterbacks do, based on what we've seen in preseason, which is, granted, a limited sample.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man? Bro, I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Are you serious, Bill Belichick? Are you going to continue being petty? Just unbelievable. This is Sports Guy talking that you guys are watching and listening to. I am Dustin Tran, your host, as I am here today to talk about Bill Belichick struggling to praise Drake Maye for having success. Drake Maye has played well in his starts for the Patriots, despite having a terrible cast of wide receivers around him. However, when Bill Belichick was asked to talk about Drake Maye, he elected to focus more on the struggles of the Chicago Bears. Before I say anything else, though, I want to present you guys with the topic question. So, here it is. Is Bill Belichick wrong to not praise Drake Maye for having success on the Patriots? I'm going to say yes to that question. Bill Belichick was clearly in the wrong here. Look, Pat McAfee asked him a question where he basically had to answer whether Drake Maye has been playing great football or not. Bill Belichick could have said, yeah, he's been playing like one of the best quarterbacks in his draft class, but he didn't really answer like that. He was answering of, yeah, Drake Maye has played pretty well, but look at his competition. I know he didn't say it like that, but that's basically what he said when he said that he wanted to focus more on the Bears' struggles. I see Bill Belichick already trying to diminish Drake Maye. I'm also not willing to give Bill Belichick the benefit of the doubt because he has criticized Drake Maye in the past. You look at how Bill Belichick doubted Drake Maye on draft night. I remember when the New England Patriots took Drake Maye with the 3rd overall pick. Pat McAfee asked Bill Belichick, what was your reaction to the selection? And basically he criticized Drake Maye for comparing himself to Josh Allen. I remember Bill Belichick talking about Drake Maye compared himself to Josh Allen. He said, yeah, we're going to see about that. Then he talked about how there was a lot of flaws in his game. You also look at how Bill Belichick has diminished Drake Maye's greatness in the preseason as well. I remember Drake Maye outplaying Jacoby Brissett in the preseason. Then Bill Belichick goes on a podcast and tells people, yeah, but it's preseason. Yeah, it's a limited sample. And he's doing anything that any quarterback could do in the NFL. He keeps talking about how it takes time for rookie quarterbacks to develop in the NFL and how rookie quarterbacks need to sit down on the bench. But clearly, Bill Belichick didn't even follow his own advice. The reason why I say that is because you look at how he treated Mac Jones in New England. What did he do with Mac Jones? He let him play right away. He didn't let Mac Jones sit on the bench. He rushed to cut Cam Newton and started Mac Jones in his rookie season. But now he wants guys like Drake Maye to sit on the bench in his rookie season. And look, I get it. Some quarterbacks need to be sat on the bench more so than others. You look how Michael Penix Jr., he's sitting on the bench in Atlanta, and that honestly could be the best thing that happens in his NFL career. Same thing for Jordan Love. He got to sit on the bench for 3 years in the NFL, so he could totally refine his mechanics. But here's the thing. Other guys actually need reps in order to get better at playing professional football. You look how Josh Allen became a better football player the moment he stepped on the field for the Buffalo Bills. He wasn't a great player right away, but guess what? He kept getting more reps and he improved over time. Now we know Josh Allen as a top 3 quarterback in the National Football League and a potential MVP candidate. Drake Maye is one of those quarterbacks where you have to put him on the field in order to maximize his success on the football field, and Jerod Mayo understood that. Jerod Mayo said in preseason that Drake Maye outplayed Jacoby Brissett in the preseason, but obviously when you got guys like Bill Belichick being critical of Drake Maye in the mainstream media, it's a bad look to go against the GOAT head coach of all time. Jerod Mayo certainly felt the pressure. That's why he kept Jacoby Brissett in the lineup for so long, but thankfully Jerod Mayo came to his senses and is now playing Drake Maye. As a result, the Patriots have now won 2 games since Drake Maye has been inserted into the starting lineup for the Patriots. They look like a competitive team on offense. Drake Maye is elevating his teammates around him, and the sky's the limit for Drake Maye's ceiling. I also want to talk about Jerod Mayo praising Drake Maye's leadership skills. He said this during a press conference. Roll the film.
Look, this is part of the evolution of Drake, and this is something that we've discussed behind closed doors. And I thought he did a good job, not only, going out there executing in practice, but also, having those player-only meetings. And that's what we need from him. We need that. And, anytime you have a quarterback that is as level-headed and, is a smart guy and a competitor, all those things, and a leader, there's no perfect time to do anything. So we just said, hey, let's just do it right now. And he's done an excellent job there. And I look forward to seeing that progress going forward.
I got to tell you, it was perfect.
There you go, Jerod Mayo. This is why I've had faith in you since day one. I know a lot of people have been critical of Jerod Mayo since the day he was hired by the New England Patriots to be the successor to Bill Belichick, but I've always thought that Jerod Mayo is a solid head coach. Am I saying Jerod Mayo is the world's greatest head coach? Of course not. Am I saying Jerod Mayo is even an A-level head coach? Not necessarily, but do I think Jerod Mayo is a solid head coach? Absolutely. You look at how players love playing for Jerod Mayo and that he has done a good job keeping the team together in the locker room. The Patriots defense struggled at various times throughout the season, but you see the potential in the Patriots defense. It's not exactly like Jerod Mayo has superstars to deal with in the locker room for the New England Patriots. Jerod Mayo is basically given one of the worst rosters in the NFL. He has a bunch of no names to work with, and the fact that he's getting this Patriots defense to become passable is pretty impressive. You look at how the Patriots defense sacked Caleb Williams 9 times and how he also made the decision to start Drake Maye when a lot of people said Drake Maye needed 2 or 3 years to sit on the bench, and Drake Maye has been playing phenomenal football. You look at how the guy has been an absolute baller with Rhamondre Stevenson and Hunter Henry as his best weapons. Rhamondre Stevenson is a solid running back, but no one is going to call Rhamondre Stevenson an elite running back. He's also got Hunter Henry, who's a top 10 tight end in the National Football League, but again, nobody considers Hunter Henry to be elite. Then you look at the wide receiver core for the New England Patriots, it's filled with a bunch of nobodies, but Drake Maye has managed to elevate their games and has managed to make them look pretty good in their own right, even though we all know those receivers are bums. His wide receiver 1 right now is Kendrick Bourne, a receiver that would probably be a wide receiver 3 on most NFL teams, and the rest of the receivers, well, I don't even need to talk about them because they all suck. The New England Patriots have one of the worst receiver cores in the NFL, but Drake Maye has managed to look successful with them. You also look at how the offensive line for the New England Patriots is supposed to be poor on paper, but Drake Maye has managed to elevate their offensive line play by learning how to get rid of the football pretty quickly. When you compare Drake Maye to Caleb Williams, it is clear Drake Maye is the better quarterback, and it's time for people in the mainstream media to give Drake Maye his props. Dan Orlovsky completely got owned in his analysis of Drake Maye. I remember when he said the Patriots starting Drake Maye would be a recipe for disaster. Instead, the recipe for Drake Maye being put into the lineup has turned into a success. I like what Drake Maye has been doing for the Patriots. Keep up with the good work. The moment Drake Maye got drafted onto the Patriots, Bill Belichick has been talking crap to him. This man was saying after preseason, where Drake Maye balled out in the preseason, that he really wasn't all that impressive and that he was completing passes any quarterback could have. But clearly, that's not true because Mac Jones couldn't complete those easy passes for the Patriots during the end of his tenure. Bill Belichick should know that better than any other coach in the NFL. It's clear Bill Belichick is out of touch with the modern NFL. The sooner Bill Belichick fanboys accept that, the better that it will be for them. So that is why Bill Belichick is wrong to not praise Drake Maye's performance for the Patriots, as Drake Maye has been proving his doubters wrong all season long. Remember, go ahead and subscribe to Sports Guy Talking. Like the video and please comment down below. If you guys do that, I may shout you guys out in my Instagram story every Monday. That'll be for the @DustinNashTran Instagram account. Make sure to follow me on Instagram @DustinNashTran, and that's Sports Guy Talking. Also, go follow me on Twitter @DustinNashTran. Again, go ahead and do those things that I just told you guys to go do. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed the content that was just produced. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed that video. Want more Sports Guy Talking, the home of great sports content? Make sure you click that subscribe button to get the latest from Sports Guy Talking. go ahead and like the video, comment down below, check the description box on the video in order to follow my Instagram and Twitter. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the YouTube channel, Sports Guy Talking.